It's the Pope versus Trump, the Pontiff versus the Donald, the Holy See versus the CEO. Let's get ready to not finish this sentence due to strict copyright laws. While leaving Mexico, Pope Francis told reporters aboard Pope Force One that Trump is not a Christian because of his plan to build a wall.
A person who thinks only about building walls, wherever they may be, and not building bridges is not Christian. This is not in the gospel. This man is not Christian if he said things like that.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Donald?
If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which, as everyone knows, is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president, because this would not have happened. ISIS would have been eradicated, unlike what is happening now with our all-talk, no-action politicians.
That is an amazing statement from Trump. He takes us through time. Let's take a look at this and examine that statement. Okay, this is now where we are now, and he's taking us to a future where the Vatican is destroyed, and at that point, the Pope regrets that Trump didn't win the 2016 election, because if he did, ISIS would be defeated, which they are not. Now, back to now. Do you get it, America? Look, I think that was amazing.
Wow.
It took the Trump. It took the Pope to bring the best out of Trump, didn't it? As usual, Dan.
Yes. What an amazing person, Donald, I'm speaking of. I can't believe that he didn't take a shot at his hat. You know, like, when Trump is president, the Pope's hat's going to be huge. You know, this guy's wearing a little yarmulke all the time. This is going to be huge.
He is. That's why does this... Well, look, this Pope, Pope Francis, he does things in a little more humble ways, a little quieter, but he's out of the gate now. He is getting into the election. That is very strange.
I agree, but I also, you know, would like to fact-check him for a second.
Yeah?
I looked up on my searchable Bible, and so Ezekiel 41:13, so he measured the house 100 cubits long, and the separation place, and the building, and the walls thereof, and 100 cubits long.
That is, what did you do? You went through the whole Bible, or does it provide a little search?
Well, maybe it has a search, but maybe I put in building and walls. But it's there. It is Scripture.
Trump is vindicated as usual, Dagan.
You know what's amazing about that? That wasn't actually Scripture on his phone. It's a crotch pick. He knew that by heart.
Well, it's tattooed on the crotch.
I can see it.
Dagan, I mean, the Pope, he usually picks fights with the right people. I don't know about this time, though.
I think the Pope is deeply jealous because of Trump's popularity. Again, one-syllable name, right? Who's he going to go after next? Cher.
Yes.
Number one. So people are genuflecting at Trump's feet, screaming his name. Babies want to get autographed by him. They're genuflecting at Trump's feet, and Trump's got mad cool transportation. I think the Pope is just going after him because he wants that life.
Yeah, it is.
Great hair, too. Not a lot of hair on the Pope.
Well, Trump said that the Mexicans got to the Pope. Do you think that's it? Did they get to him and tell him they didn't like Trump?
I don't know. I mean, never look. I underestimate the drug cartel.
Yes,
in
true.
South of the border.
Teddy, Trump's not Catholic, so who cares?
Yeah, but...
I mean, the Pope doesn't... I'm Catholic. I got to listen to the Pope. Trump doesn't, right? He's like Episcopalian or something.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Vatican has a wall, right?
The Vatican has a wall. You're right. All around it. So, I think Trump pointed that out. So he's... Are you calling the Pope a hypocrite, Teddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really stoked they seated you next to me.
For this.
No, you're going to catch lightning bolts out of the sky, and I'm going to be like an extra casualty.
I mean, let's be practical. Without really attacking the Pope, he does have a wall around the Vatican.
Yeah, he does.
And I think he has fairly strict immigration policies. Does he not? I mean, they don't let anyone in the Vatican, do they? I mean, maybe for a tour, but eventually they got to go. Joanne, who's winning this showdown, or does anyone have to?
Oh my gosh, I think we're all the victims of this showdown. It's just awful to watch. I hate seeing all of this, but I don't know that the Pope used the right language. It might have been a language thing or a translation thing. I think he meant it's not the Christian thing to do. It's not the Christian way. Not that Trump isn't a Christian, but this country does so many things that are not the Christian thing to do. So we're just really following in step with our own history, which I think is very nice. And the church should understand the Catholic Church is a business. I mean, we all have to give the bishop's appeal, right? We all are expected to give money to make sure this business can keep happening. And so, yeah, it would be great to take care of everyone who wants to come here. But we need to take care of business first, and that's the Americans who are here, and make sure that we're protecting those within the wall.
There it is. We got to protect America, right? The Pope understands that.
It is a business.
What, America?
Don't go to church without money. See what happens.
No, you gotta put the money in the plan.
You know, his backstory is really quickly. The Pope's a socialist, and he's feeling the burn. Boom. That's it.
You think so?
Yeah, peel off the robes and show me that burning down the house.
He better not make an endorsement. That would really get Hillary upset. Okay.